Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. Okay, so today what I've done is created myself some little stickers, which I'll show you how to make in a moment, with glow-in-the-dark drills. And what I want to do is see if you seal a painting with glow-in-the-dark drills, because there does seem to be a lot of luminescent drills, as a lot of the places are doing. See whether it stops them from glowing in the dark. So what I've done, I've got the remainder of my square glow-in-the-dark drills, if you can see those, oops, just focusing, that I have left over from my mystery painting that I did around about August-September time from Cateared. And then I've purchased 2 lots of glow-in-the-dark drills. I've got a 5200 glow-in-the-dark, oh, they're a bit staticky, and then I've got a 310 glow-in-the-darks. I just thought, oh, I'll see what they look like. Oh, we've got a white one just paying a visit there. And these 2 packs of diamonds are from Diamond Painting with Sparklers in the United States. So they did cost me quite a lot of money. The actual sparklers were $10.50 for the 2 bags. So that's quite reasonable. But unfortunately, it did cost me $10 in shipping, so it did work out at quite an expensive amount of drills. But I do love the glow in the dark, and I do like to play about and have a go myself. And then what I've done, I've got some black drills left over. These have got silver backs, but they're just the normal resin. I think you can see that, just the normal resin there on the front. And I've put some glow in the dark paint on it as well. This one's from Hobbycraft. It's 150ml and that cost me £3. So sorry if you can hear any noise in the background. Millie, my little Scotty, has just decided to come in and start eating her bonio that I gave her about 3 weeks ago, and it's been buried around the house, and today, because I'm filming, she's decided to come in and start eating it. Okay, so I'll just show you quickly how I did my little stickers. Just pop those out of the way for the moment. So what I've done is just matted out myself. I've just gridded up a piece of paper and just matted out where I wanted to put the sparklers. And then this paper is actually from Amazon. I think it was 5 sheets, and it's double-sided sticky. I think it was round about £8 so once you've done it, you can actually peel it off and stick it onto something as well. So this does need sealing on the top, otherwise you're going to be have everything, dog hair, fluff and all sorts sticking to it. I had a piece of paper stuck to it earlier on as well, which wasn't good. So what I did, I put my little Scotty dog there that I wanted to do. I've also got one for the heart. Put my light pad on, and then I just popped the sticky paper over the light pad and lined up the squares. So then you can see, if you've already done your rough drawing, you can see the squares through, and you can place your drills wherever you want to put your diamonds there. It's just a quick and easy way of doing it if you're not very good at straight lines. I'm not good at straight lines. So I'll turn that off so that I'm not blinding you. Okay, oh, you can see the drills are starting to glow a little bit just from that already. So the sealer I'm going to use is the Craft Buddy art sealer. I got 2 of these from createandcraft.com television, and they cost me, I think it was £13.99 for 2, and the 150ml. I like to get the smaller ones rather than the larger one because the lids do tend to stick. This is really naughty of me. I've left this really gummed up, and it took me quite a while to get it off. I had to use boiling water, hot water to loosen it to get it off. But before I put the lid back on this, I am going to give it a really good clean round. And then a nice clean brush. So I'm just going to use a little one. So this one's the Cateared, this one's the Diamond Sparklers ones, and this is just the plain one, which I have put, you can possibly see that, I have put some glow-in-the-dark paint on it. I think you can possibly, no, it's not really showing up on the camera, but there is like a coating to it of glow-in-the-dark. That was just another little experiment I thought I'd have a go at, because I've not used my glow-in-the-dark paint yet. Although I'll put a photograph in showing, I walked into my craft room the other night and it was glowing in the dark on the shelf. later on in the video. Right, so what I'm going to do is just coat one of each and then leave one of each not coated, and we'll do a comparison once the light is charged up and we can see what it is. I'm sticking to this already. So just a little bit of glue. As you can see, what I think I might do is use the lid actually and just use that. So I'm just going to go around this and just coat it. Somebody said it's a bit, I think it was one of the ladies from Craft Buddy said it's like grouting tiles. What you're trying to do is get the solution, the sealer, in between the drills, so you're not actually covering the drills as such. You're getting the sealer in between, which makes them stick. On this as well, I'm putting it around the edges because I want it to keep the item in place, and I want to use these as stickers as well. I've got all sorts of places that I want to put things like this. I've got little jars that I want to decorate, so put a good amount on. You don't need too much, don't oversaturate it, and that's given that a good coating. So that's the first one. As you can see, this paper is really sticky, and I'll try and find it on Amazon and I'll give it a link down below as to what I've used. You can actually, if you've got any of these like mosaic colouring books that are squares that are the same size as your diamonds, you could actually put one of these sheets of paper. I've seen that done again on one of the YouTube channels, where somebody put a little bit over, put one of the sheets over one of the paintings in like a colouring book or a mosaic book, and then put diamonds over it, because the double-sided, as you can see, is very sticky. So make sure those edges are completely done. Okay, I have used this, as you can see, I have used a good amount of this sealer. You can see there, about halfway down. I've done quite a few paintings with it. When I show you my Christmas ones, oops, very sticky there, you will see that I use the sealer on those because I just put those on mount board. If I'm putting them behind glass, which my large Cateared painting that I did, I'll insert a picture of it. That is behind glass, so I just didn't see the need to seal that one, but it did cross my mind when I did it. Well, I wonder if I did seal it, if you'd still activate the glow in the dark, because you are covering them over. I think it will, I'm sure it will, but I'm going to check, and that's why I'm doing this, because I'd hate to do a full painting or get one of the new glow in the dark paintings or one of the luminescence ones and suddenly find that my glow in the dark doesn't work anymore. They are a really good effect. My painting is hung in the bedroom, so on a night when you go into the bedroom after it's had sun on it all day, it really does glow. Right, I'm just going to seal this little Scotty. I'm not sure how this one will work because, as I say, it's glow in the dark paint on it. It's not actually you know, the drills that glow, but I just wanted to have a play and just see. It's nice to just try different things. I do love crafting and I do love getting messy, but I'm trying not to get too messy on this. Oh, I've got a dog now laying on my feet. She's eating her biscuit, so apologies. Oh yes, she's sorry, just a second. Sorry about that. Just carry on here. So that's the joys of having a very opinionated and vocal Scotty dog in the house. Hence why on Instagram I am Scotty Dog Crafts. I have a real love for Scotties. I belong quite a few groups that are Scotty dogs, and I also sorry, she's crying outside the door now. I've just put her out. Oh, it's worse than having a toddler. Okay, so that's that one done. Just give it a bit of a dry brush over just to get any excess off and make sure that it really goes down into those grooves there. I've done this one last as well so that there isn't any transfer of the paint. Sorry, just a second again. Right, okay, so as I say, I'm going to give this a really good wash round and a clean, and make sure that the lid's not stuck on that before I do it, and also obviously give your brush a good clean as well. So that's part one. What I'll do, I'll leave these to dry for the sealer. It'll probably be tomorrow now, and I'll also then get them charged up, as it were, put them somewhere really bright in the sunlight, and then we'll see if they still glow in the dark, the same as the ones without the sealer on. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and wait for part two. Okay, so here we are back. Everything's now dried, so I'm going to switch the lights off and see what happens. Wow! Okay, so I think we can safely say on the white ones that the sealer hasn't made any difference whatsoever. The bottom ones were sealed. Oops, still sticky paper. The top ones weren't. So that's the Diamond Sparklers ones, and that's the Cateared ones worked. The glow in the dark paint is really glowing. Unfortunately, it's not glowing at all on the dog. You can't quite see it on here, but there is where the glow in the dark paint has been around the Scotty dog is glowing. And I'm not sure what's happened to the black ones from Diamond Sparklers. They are not glowing at all, so I'm not quite sure what you would do with those different, but I think we can safely say that sealing a glow in the dark diamond painting, especially on the white ones, works. It makes no difference whatsoever to anything. So I shall, in future, if I get a luminescence one or whatever, I will seal it. But I think if the different drills to the ones that I've used, I'll maybe just do a little bit first. Oh, they're starting to fade now, as you can see. The Cateared ones actually are still sparkling away there, and the Diamond Sparklers ones are starting to fade quite quickly. How strange. Okay, well, I think that's job done. As I say, if you're using any, I would just maybe do a test on one little part, maybe just put a little couple on a piece of card and do a little experiment with them before doing a whole canvas. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Okay guys, thanks for stopping by. If you've enjoyed this little experiment, please give me a thumbs up below and subscribe, and we'll see what other experiments we can come up with. Bye for now.